Indy is a Rottweiler, Pitbull, Cane Corso, and American Bulldog mix. So that's a lot of dog. And she's very strong. They currently walk her on a harness. Come on, let's go. She goes to work a lot. She's actually good off lead with other dogs, but not all the time. Maybe a little bit unpredictable, but on leash she is a nightmare. So we're gonna see if we can do something about that. But in a minute I'm going to implement a few things that I've just been working on, like sit, look, leave it. But this is how they walk her in general. She just sniffs, 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 sniffs. I think her dad called her like a super sniffy dog. Nothing wrong with sniffing, but it is a problem if she cannot focus on anything else. Alright, start of our loose leash walking journey. I want her on my left, and on my left only, because I don't like doing this on my right. And what we're going to do is we're going to teach her that she has to stay in the back part when we're walking. So a lot of people will do this, the whole turnaround, and again, and again. Good girl. But honestly, that's such a tedious way to teach a dog how to walk on a loose leash that we're not going to do that way. Instead, and I don't often show it from this angle. Actually, I've never shown it from this angle. Yeah, so I'm going to have her next to me. I'm going to step off with the foot closest to her. I'm going to do 3 steps. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Back up. See, I want her out of my space. I go back in the direction I was going. 1, 2, 3. Back. Again. 1, 2, 3. Back up. And now we already have a dog paying actual attention to where I'm going and not just pulling to where she wants to go. And that took me what? How long did this video take? This way. 20 seconds. Perfect. Good girl. Good job. Don't need treats. She can sniff, but I'm not going to wait forever. Every time she goes back into my half of my circle, I will body pressure again, but I haven't needed to yet. So that's good news. Beep, beep. Back. Good girl. Now, walking loose leash is the first piece of the puzzle with reactive dogs. If she's already pulling like a freight train, beep, back, then there is no way you're gonna have success with your dog walking past other dogs without issues. Because if they can't do it when nothing is around, then how are they going to do it when they're in a super heightened state? This way, Indy. And yes, I am walking the same path time and time again right now, because I'm teaching her first what is the right thing to do. And I think that's the most common thing that happens in dog training without a dog trainer. What was the dog coming ahead of us? Is that people walk too fast. Alright, so there's a dog ahead of us. I'm going to cross the street. I just want to see if she sees it. She did. Come on. Cross. Good girl. Now I'm putting her on my right, so I can body block her if necessary. She's here. Good girl. Yeah. Good job. Leave it. Yes, good girl. Cross. Good job. Very heightened. And we lost everything. But that's okay. Remember, this is our first 30 minutes of training. Bring it back. Easy. Just gonna do a U-turn. Good girl. Back. Let's go. Gonna give her a minute. Let's go. Oi. Good girl. So obviously she's lost it a bit now because she's in a heightened state. Hey, beep. But that happens. That's what real world dog training looks like. And this way. Okay. Beep beep. Good. No. Indy, look. Yes. Just gonna help her out with a bit of obedience. Look. Yes. Ready? Look. Touch. Yes. Good girl. Touch. Yes. Good girl. Ready? Look. Good job. So, just breaking that hyper focus on that dog. Asking for a bit of obedience helped her calming down. Back. And I'm just gonna be strict with my rule. Don't pass me. We're all good. Good girl. Alright, so here you see me working with the trigger for the first time. So if you have watched the previous videos where we worked on impulse control, the leave it, the body pressure, and the loose leash walking, then you now see how it works when we add a trigger, and that trigger is across the road, as you can see. Because I wouldn't want to put her any closer. So there you go, she had a little issue there. And all I'm doing is sticking to the same rules. Leave it, and I'm always putting myself in between the trigger and Indy, right? And that is now endless repeat. So I'm doing that now with a white dog, and I'm gonna take out some other dogs as well. So you can see how I'm just doing hundreds, and I'm not exaggerating when I say hundreds of reps where I'm literally just showing her when we see a dog, we do nothing. We just ignore. And you might be noticing that she is wearing an e-collar in this video, but I am not using it for this session. I am actually e-collar training her separately from this for recall, and that's what we did before. But I'm not using it in this particular moment. See, I'm getting actual engagement here. I'm using that look command, I'm using the leave it, I'm using the walking behind, and I'm using all the impulse control I've been doing. So again, this is where it's so important that you work on these foundations, because I constantly get feedback on YouTube that what I do doesn't work because that is not realistic, or this doesn't help, or my dog doesn't take food, or whatever it is. It's because you haven't done the basic steps. And here I want to highlight the importance of where you are and how important body blocking is. So you see she's walking really nicely now. I turn her around, now she's on the side of the dogs, and bam, instant pulling. Now all I can do is pull back. Yeah, I can do anything else. So what I do is I put her back on the other side, because that is where I can body block and I can show her what I want to do. So now I'm going to decrease the distance. I want to see how she does if we make the distance smaller in between dogs. And as you can see, she struggles on the turns. And I kind of let some of this happen because I wanted to have a little bit of video footage, which isn't really fair to the dog. But here we go again. Yeah, so this is not a matter of give up. You kind of need to have a person that is willing to do the work. So she's doing all right. I asked her to stand still, my helper, instead of walking. Now I turn, and again, she needs to be on the outside. Block her off and keep going. That's how we build things up. Very slowly, but that's how we do it.